Hey, it's Kelly here, and welcome back to the 30-day recovery blueprint. This is going to be days 8, 9, and 10. So we're in week number 2. Congratulations for making it this far. You are amazing. But I want to give you a reminder. Relapse happens. I know it happened to me for like over 5 years, even though I was kind of trying. So if this happens to you, I want you to not make a big deal out of relapse and promise me one thing, that you will not give up, because you cannot lose if you do not quit. Here's your recap for week number 1. So far you will have eaten whatever the hell you wanted to make yourself comfortable. Sorry to say, that stops now though. We'll get to the nutrition bit in a second. You've also started a nightly journaling habit where you're recording your wins every night before you go to bed, and you've identified at least one community that you want to engage with, and I'm hoping that you've already engaged with them, okay? And like I said before, virtual communities are amazing, but in-person communities are great. And I would love to see you get to at least one community function or event or meeting per week in your city. And so for this video, which is video number 4 in this series, we're going to talk about fitness and nutrition. Yes, you have to exercise. That is part of recovery. Exercise is so beneficial to us. It boosts our energy. It boosts our mood, makes us feel happy. It makes us look better, which makes us feel better. And that creates confidence. And we need that if we're going to stay sober. Exercise also reduces stress, and stress is something that caused me to smoke crack a lot of times. So the more exercise I do, the less stress and anxiety I feel, and that is a really good relapse prevention. This doesn't mean that you have to become like a CrossFit guru or an ultra marathon runner. Not even close. A little bit of exercise goes a long way. We're going to rely on something we call the compound effect. You see that book on your screen right now. I highly recommend you reading this book. It's a beautiful, practical, self-explanatory book. The compound effect is this. It means that small actions, small and consistent actions today lead to huge gains in the future. And here's an example of what I mean. Let's just say you decide to start doing 20 minutes of exercise per day, 4 days a week, okay? That's 80 minutes of exercise a week, which equals 70 hours of exercise per year. That's like 3 days of exercise per year by just starting with 20 minutes a day, 4 days a week. And even light exercise causes us to burn 300 calories per hour. So think of that, 70 hours of exercise times 300 calories, that's, carry the 4, 21,000 calories per year that you'll be burning additionally by just doing this 20 minutes of exercise 4 days a week. So that means the average person will lose 6 pounds by doing this, and we haven't even spoken about nutrition yet. I want you to look inside the Ultimate Sobriety Workbook if you don't know what type of exercise to do, because I listed a bunch in there, some suggestions that will work for you in that. And if you haven't downloaded the Ultimate Sobriety Workbook yet, make sure you go to the description of this video and click the link and get it so you can follow along with this 30-day sobriety blueprint. And now I know that you want to do something to supercharge the way you feel and the way you look. So we're going to talk about nutrition. Put down the spoon, okay? The ice cream buffet has come to an end. No more eating whatever the hell you want. And I'm not going to ask you to change your whole diet, because that stuff doesn't work. All I'm going to ask you to do is to rely on the compound effect, just like we did with the exercise, to change 2 small things. Now, here's the power of the compound effect when it comes to nutrition. Let's just say you drink 2 cans of Coke every day, and you're like, okay, I'm going to give up one of those cans of Coke. Well, you're giving up 39 grams of sugar per day times 365. That is 31 pounds of sugar that you are giving up by not drinking just one of those cans of Coke every day. And since each can of Coke has 156 calories, you multiply that by 365, you're going to find out that you are avoiding 56,000 additional calories every year. So with that sugar deficit and that calorie deficit, you can plan on losing an additional 16 pounds in the next 12 months just by giving up 1 can of Coke. Add the 6 pounds that you're losing by hacking your diet a little bit, and now you're at 22 pounds of weight loss by doing pretty much nothing. All I want you to do for the nutrition portion of this is to cut out one unhealthy food that you have an unhealthy relationship with. You know what this food is. If you need some help figuring it out, I do have a list of foods you can cut out of your diet in the Ultimate Sobriety Workbook, so go take a look at that. Now, one more thing I want you to do is to add a healthy food to your diet. And to make that so simple for you, I have a list of 10 foods in the Ultimate Sobriety Workbook that not only will add a healthy aspect to your diet and give you energy, but these are also foods that are going to reduce the cravings for drugs or alcohol. So go in the Ultimate Sobriety Workbook, check out the list of 10 foods. There's some really good ones in there, and I want you to add one of those foods to your diet. So there you go. You are so much closer to permanent recovery now. So here are the action items from week number 2, day 8, 9, and 10. Number 1, I want you to add 20 minutes of exercise 4 days a week, and it can be light exercise. Check out the list I have in the Ultimate Sobriety Workbook if you need some suggestions. Number 2, you're going to remove one food that is unhealthy, that you have an unhealthy relationship with from your diet forever. And number 3, you're going to add a healthy food from that list that I give you in the Ultimate Sobriety Workbook. And you're doing amazing so far. So stay tuned, keep up the good work, and I'll see you in video number 5 in a couple of days.